Well and having a beautiful start to your day. Honestly, the past couple of days I have just been on a journey. I have just not been feeling myself. I feel like I've just had a dark cloud over my head and I've just been really emotional and just feeling really sensitive and fragile, if that makes sense. And there wasn't anything super specific that kind of contributed to that, but you know, I feel like we all go through times where we just feel like the world is really heavy and cruel, and you know, I had to give myself some time to feel those feelings. So I'm definitely feeling better this morning, which I'm really thankful for. I definitely don't feel 100% myself, to be honest, but we're getting there. And in today's video, I really just want to kind of show you some things that I do when I am feeling this way, and you know, how I kind of try to pick myself up again, and how I try to get re-inspired and just feeling better and more refreshed. So we're going to just go on a healing journey together. And I really started my day on the right foot, which I feel like is such a crucial thing. I am really big into my morning routine, but I do have, you know, different spurts of time that I fall out of it. And I really do see that play a factor just in my overall like mental health and just how my day goes. So I actually did something a little different. Instead of making coffee at home, I went up to one of my favorite coffee shops and I picked up a Florida honey latte, which is my absolute favorite. It's just like a warm hug. And I love this coffee shop because it's just like your classic quintessential coffee shop with like singer-songwriter music. And I didn't stay there or anything, I just took it to go. But even just walking in was such like a mood boost. And I left pretty early in the morning. I went there right after they opened, like around 8. And that's another thing that really kind of is one of my favorite things in all of life, is driving in kind of just the peak of the morning when no one is really out and about, where the world is just super quiet and the sun is still rising fully. It's one of my favorite things. So that was lovely. And then I went on a wonderful nature walk with Palmer, which is also one of my favorite things to do. So we're really getting on the right foot. And for the rest of the day, a couple of things I really want to do today that I'm looking forward to. Number one, we're gonna go thrift shopping, which we haven't done in far too long. And we're just gonna go to one shop probably, and I'm specifically looking for old books. I would love to gather up some kind of neutral colored books to use as decor. So not necessarily reading. If we do find any that I've been wanting to read, we'll definitely pick those up. But I'm specifically kind of looking for books that we can use for decor. So we'll see. And then I also have a couple things to pick up that I just mobile ordered on Target. So we'll do that. And depending what we find at the thrift shop, if we don't really find anything, maybe we can pop into Home Goods and stroll around there. So that's exciting. And today is actually B&I's engagement anniversary. So 3 years on this day. He asked me to marry him, so that's really, really sweet. And he's been so darling all day, just being so loving, which I really appreciate. And he's actually at work right now at his office, but I think later today we're gonna go to the dock at the lake where he proposed to me. So we have some really sweet things planned and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm just really excited to spend the day with you all. This is what I'm wearing today. It's definitely casual, comfy, and light and breathable, which is necessary in this Florida heat. So I've got this cute bandana on from Madewell and this pretty button up from Lulu's that I just tied. And then these beige shorts from Princess Polly. And then my sandals are from Zara. Also, I wanted to give you an update on these little clippings that I started to propagate. I probably placed them in here about a month ago now, but you can see the Monstera is actually taking root, and this little plant, I actually forget what it's called, I'll have to look it up, but they are all taking root. This Ziva, or not Ziva, what is it? Z plant? I'm not good at remembering plant names, to be honest, besides like Monstera and Pothos and the basic ones. But this one doesn't seem to be taking root yet. I probably should add a little bit more water in there. But the Monsteras are really starting to take root. So that's super exciting and fun to kind of look at the progress. Okay, before we leave for our little thrift shopping adventure, I'm actually just gonna make some iced coffee at home since I did go to the coffee shop this morning and I have cold brew here, so I'm just gonna make it to go. Nothing crazy, I'll probably just do some cold brew, some coconut milk. I'm not even craving anything too sweet, so maybe I'll put a splash of my vanilla coconut creamer. But I recently just got this to-go cup, which is so perfect. I've seen so many people, bless you, Palmer. I've seen so many people share this, but I never saw the need for it because I have water bottles and I have like other cups. But recently when I've been doing afternoon errands or just going somewhere, and even at church, I like to have water, but I don't want like an actual water bottle. I was thinking this would be perfect. So I'm gonna make my iced coffee in this pretty glass. I love the color of it. It's really beautiful. And I always try to drink iced coffee out of a straw because it definitely helps like keep your teeth white, because coffee does stain your teeth. Another helpful tip I learned about trying to keep your teeth white if you are a coffee lover, is to drink water while you're sipping on your coffee or while you're drinking on coffee, because it'll kind of help wash the coffee away so it's not sitting on your teeth and staining it. So, little tip. That we found a few gems while thrift shopping. I found 2 books, which was great. That was the goal. And then one other home item I'm excited about. So I got this one. It's Bus 9 to Paradise. And my tip, if you're looking for kind of, I don't know, whatever color book you're looking for, don't just look at the cover page. Take the cover page off and look what's on the inside. So I'm going to take this page off and just use the book like this because it's just a nice neutral color, which will look good in my space. Did I even tell you guys where I want to put this? I want to put some books in my office and I want them all to kind of be neutral because that's just kind of what I'm going for that space. I think I'm going to add some pops of color with the artwork on my gallery wall I plan to do, but for everything else I want it to just be like peaceful, very serene. So that was great, and the thrift store was popping. There were so many people there, which is great. They're finding their goodies, but it was a little overwhelming, I will say. And this is actually the first book I've found, and I love this one. It's like a pretty linen fabric almost. There's a little blemish, but it's okay. But it's like this kind of burnt orange tan color, but I just really love the fabric because it just has some like texture detail. And this is a cookbook for good nutrition. So cute. We need to look at one of the recipes. Oh, you can tell it's an older book just by the font. Definitely, definitely. And there's no pictures, which cookbooks nowadays have just like the most beautiful, stunning, colorful, bright and vibrant pictures. Oh, interesting. Oh, brains. So it tells you what food to eat for different organs of your body. So oysters are good for your brain, I think. Ooh, a fish bake, a veal eggplant recipe. I think I'm okay. Good nutrition macaroni and cheese. Let's see what the ingredients are. Okay, elbow macaroni, water, butter, flour, milk, salt and pepper, 1 pound chipped beef, unprocessed yellow cheese, wheat germ. Interesting. It's so funny to look through this, but yeah, I really love how this looks. Let me show you them together. We'll stack them up on my fireplace. I think that's where I'm gonna put them. Once we get home, we'll see, but that looks really, really cute. Okay, and the last thing I found, I'm super excited about because I've been wanting one of these. So it's like this crystal juicer. 1, it's really beautiful, and 2, I love how it's glass. So I'm trying to like get rid of plastic utensils and containers, which we're actually on the hunt for some glass storage, food storage containers at HomeGoods because I didn't find any at Goodwill, and maybe we'll find some at Target, but I'd rather get them at HomeGoods because they'll probably be a little less expensive. But I just love like using glass instead. It's especially good, well, if I'm juicing something, it's not going to be hot, but when you're using like hot things, you don't want the plastic melting and stuff. So that's kind of what we've been trying to switch over to. And I have a little plastic lemon juicer, but if I want to juice oranges or grapefruit, I have nothing to do that besides just my hands, which is fine, but it's definitely helpful to have a tool like this. And this was $2.99 and I'm pumped about it. Maybe I could even make some homemade orange juice. Definitely I'd have to pour it a lot to make even just 1 glass, but super excited about this find. The afternoon rain clouds are rolling in. Hopefully we'll make it home beforehand. I actually think this ottoman would look so cute under our little console table in our entryway. Probably should measure it, but I'm so tempted to pick it up. This one's also really cute, but I kind of like the darker color because we already have a lot of lightness going on. Before the rain rolled in, and there is just something so happy about going to Target. It's just always really soothing, so that definitely helped me feel a little better. And I'll give you a little haul of everything we picked up. Spoiler alert, got the ottoman. Okay, so I already showed you the Goodwill goodies, and then this beautiful basket, although I love it and would totally put it in my home, it's actually a baby shower gift for one of my girlfriends who's having her baby soon. So I'll just fill it with other baby goodies, but this was on her registry. So I wanted to snag that before it sold out. I just always love the Opal House collection. It's the best. And then I also picked up this card for Brandon for our little engagement anniversary. And it got a little wet, but that's okay. It just adds more character. But I actually didn't even read the inside. And it's definitely like a wedding card or an anniversary card for someone else, because it says celebrating your love and the incredible couple you are. So I'll have to write something clever to kind of make it make sense for us. And then I also picked up these 2 things just as like a little gift. I mean, I never really know what to get him because he doesn't want anything, but I feel like food is always a safe bet because he loves food, and this is one of our favorite chocolate brands, the Endangered Species one, and he loves caramel and dark chocolate. And then these organic plantain chips just sounded really delicious, so I think he'll love those. And then I also picked up these rain boots that I especially wanted for gardening, especially in the summertime because it's so rainy, and whenever I'm walking out back in the backyard, because usually it rains pretty much every day in the summer, so it's always a bit muddy and soggy out there. So these will be definitely super helpful, and they were on sale and they're adorable. So love that. And then the ottoman, I haven't even tried it out to see how it looks under the console table. So we'll test it out together, but thankfully Target obviously is great at returns and stuff. So if it doesn't work out, we will just bring it back. Also, they gave me this cookie when I was picking up my curbside order, and that was just a nice little surprise. I think I gotta give it a taste test. I'm still sipping on my coffee, so it should pair nicely. Oh, it's kind of hard. Let's see. Not bad. It's interesting. I've never really had anything like that. Palmer's trying to get a bite. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see how we feel. Palmer, aw. Good boy. Let's see. I don't know if we should put it there. Let's see. Oh, I like it. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. I really, really like it. I'll give you guys a closer look. I'm gonna put it to the side a bit more, I think. Maybe just like hug it towards the end. I think it blends really well with the frame we picked out. And I do want to hang the frame still. And I actually have a little DIY that we can work on later today, which is another thing that always makes me feel better, is just kind of crafting and doing DIYs. So I'll show you guys so you can visualize it, but for the frame, I actually ordered this light from Amazon that's a picture light. So it's like this thin little light, and it's remote operated because we don't have hard wiring on that wall. So I thought that would be kind of neat. And I just ordered the matte black, but I actually want to paint it like an antique gold, I believe, because the light I ordered for my office that we're gonna put up there, and that light socket, is that proper way to say it? We have a light that's gold for that, which is just sitting actually in the corner of my office. We just need to install it. But I think the gold will look nice. I think the black would actually look nice as well, but I don't know. It seems kind of fun to try out a DIY, and if I don't like it, I can probably remove it and just do the black. So we'll work on that later, but I really love how this is all coming together. So this is the light I was talking about that I want to put over the picture frame once we hang it up, and it's battery operated and it has a little remote. So I feel like it just is a really neat touch, but even though I really like the matte black, I feel like the gold would just kind of blend better with my current office situation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint it gold, and I have a couple different paints. So I actually don't think I'm gonna do this today, but just to kind of show you what I'm thinking, I have this antique gold one and also this acrylic paint. So we'll kind of just play around with it, and of course I'll show you guys the finished product once everything is put together. Having some hummus and veggies for a little afternoon snack. Also, I forgot to update, I didn't have any luck with the glass storage containers, the food storage containers. They did have some at both Home Goods and Target, but I am looking for big glass containers to replace our big plastic containers. So I'm talking like a gallon or 2 gallon containers. So I don't even know if anyone has those, because you know it is harder to handle glass containers opposed to plastic, because if it falls, it breaks, and you know the deal. So I'll probably just look online, see what we can find. But there were a couple good options, but my thing is I don't want to mix and match too much. I'd love to get a set with like a bunch of big ones so that I can stack them up and it will be all organized and whatnot. Later, but I'm still sipping on my coffee. It's a good one today. I've been doing a little bit less sweetness in the afternoon with my coffee, and that's just been good, because a while back when I was putting like more of the mocha cold brew and stuff, I was not craving my kombucha with dinner because it just was like sugar overload, if that makes sense. But this is definitely a good kind of in between, and then I still want my kombucha at dinner, which I feel like that helps with my gut health. So yeah. But I wanted to sit down and just share some kind of comfy creature comfort things that just make me happy, especially when I am feeling kind of blue and just, you know, not my best. I definitely, you know, of course, try to listen to peaceful worship music, read my Bible, and just kind of like take some time to myself, spend time in nature, and that always seems to help. But I just like wrote down a list of a bunch of other things that really help me and soothe me and just kind of make the world feel less cold. So I would love to know your comfort TV shows or books or music or anything that brings you comfort. Comment it down below so we can kind of see if we have any in common, or if you have any ideas of just things that kind of make you happy. So watching HGTV is one of them for me. I've always just loved watching HGTV. Every time I visited my Grammy, we would watch it so much, and I just have seriously loved it since I was little. So it's always just like such a cozy thing to watch. And then of course, walking Palmer makes me really happy, and I'll try to either listen to music or just listen to nature around me, and that always kind of rejuvenates me. So I love that. Watching Gilmore Girls, of course. I think I might pop that on the TV soon. And listening to Sleeping at Last. They're one of my favorite artists. I definitely recommend listening. Some of their songs are kind of like sad though. They're just very, what's the word, melancholy. So it might kind of enhance your mood, or make you kind of get even more melancholy, but they're very talented. And then I also love the movie Pride and Prejudice, and I also really love the live action Cinderella movie. Those always kind of re-inspire me. And then reading a good novel is great. We're definitely gonna read tonight. Hold me to it. And I also love listening to retro love songs. Those are just some of my favorites. Going to a cozy coffee shop like we did this morning. Cooking a cozy and healthy meal. That one's so good. We actually have HelloFresh coming any minute now. They're on their way. I've been tracking the delivery and I'm so excited. They always have such delicious meals, so we'll cook that later. And then morning drive, I mentioned that, but those are just some of the simple things in life that really kind of just help me get in higher spirits. And even going out shopping today was really fun. So yeah, let me know what makes you guys happy. But now I am actually, like I said, I'm gonna pop on Gilmore Girls, and I actually wanna make Palmer some more puppy popsicles because I've been collecting different things to make them. I have a lot of watermelon, so we can make him more watermelon mint ones, and we'll see what else we have in the fridge. So I'm gonna watch some TV and make those. Of another comfort TV show that I really love, and it is The Great British Baking Show. If you've never watched it, it's very soothing. There was also a flower competition show that I really enjoyed on Netflix. Oh, what was it called? It was something like The Great Flower Competition or something like that, like pretty straight to the point. But yeah, I love those, and watching Gilmore Girls gets me so excited for autumn. That's the next season, guys. We're in summer, so autumn is just around the corner, and I do love summer. I love all the seasons for their own reasons. That rhymed. But there's something so special about autumn. I feel like, well, one, it's very refreshing for us Floridians because the summer heat here is no joke. Of course, we're a very tropical climate. So when autumn comes and we start to have those kind of cool days, it's just so beyond refreshing. And I also love autumn because I feel like there's just so much to look forward to, because you have all the fall festivities, but also Christmas is coming up and Thanksgiving and lots of family time. So lots of good things to look forward to. Yay. And I changed my outfit. I'm wearing this pretty green dress. It's just so comfy. And then my favorite cardigan. And the plan for this evening is we are gonna cook together, cook our HelloFresh together. And then we are going to walk over, depending on the weather and the rain, we're gonna walk over to where we got engaged and have a little moment. And then we're gonna watch The Greatest Showman because we've been wanting to watch that together for a while. I've seen it before. I saw it in theaters right when it came out, and I just loved it, and I have been telling Brandon I think he'll really enjoy it. So tonight's the night. He's gonna get to experience it. Are you excited? Mm-hmm. He's not a big musical guy, but hopefully this will convert him. I think the rain boots look especially cute with this outfit. For this week's puppy popsicles, I've got a mix of lots of watermelon, some carrots, some celery, and just some water to kind of dilute it, but it looks so good actually. It's the prettiest kind of salmon color. And then in the molds, I have some frozen blueberries, some crushed up frozen raspberries, and then I'm also going to chop some mint leaves and add that in as well. Majorly storming outside. It's super cozy. Our walk isn't looking too good though, but maybe that'll be a good excuse to wear my new rain boots and maybe we'll see a rainbow, so stay tuned. But now it's time to cook a yummy cozy meal. Our HelloFresh just arrived, which is always such a happy thing, and I'm so thankful and excited to be partnering with HelloFresh for this portion of today's video. This is what's on the menu for tonight. We actually get to choose from 3 different recipes. So we have this apricot, almond, and chickpea tagine, which we've never had before, but this sounds so fabulous. I mean, look at that. And then we also have this sweet corn and poblano chowder with Old Bay toast. That also sounds incredible, especially for a cozy rainy night. So, wow. And then lastly, we have the creamy dreamy mushroom cavatappi, and it is really yummy. We've had this one before and it's definitely delicious. So personally, I'm in the mood for either soup or the tagine. Brandon, come vote. This is my sous chef for the night. Unless you want the pasta. I think we should go for one of these because we've never had either of these before. We've had the pasta already, so we should switch it up. Switch it up, switch it up. My mom just started getting HelloFresh and she's obsessed. She texts me different recipes that she tries and she's very excited about it. Okay, what's it gonna be? What's the final verdict? The tagine with zucchini, rice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so unique. Yay, I'm so excited. So in case you haven't heard about HelloFresh before, they are America's #1 meal kit and their recipes are so, so delicious. They seriously have so many different recipes to choose from each week, and clearly they help us break out of our recipe rut because we have never had anything like this before. I feel like I do try to, you know, make unique recipes, but HelloFresh always really gets me inspired and helps us to try new things that we wouldn't normally. Also, with HelloFresh, the produce gets to you faster than a grocery store, so it arrives at peak freshness and flavor. And I really love how they have different meal plans to kind of fit your lifestyle. So we personally love their vegetarian meal plan and have been ordering that for years. And HelloFresh also helps you save time because they cut out the stressful meal planning, prepping, and all you have to do is just enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in just about 30 minutes or even 20 minutes with their quick and easy options. Also, with HelloFresh, you can eat more sustainably because they have pre-portioned ingredients, which means there's less prep for you and there's less wasted food, which is so fabulous. They're also really flexible and made to fit your lifestyle. So if you need to, you can easily tweak your delivery days or food preferences, or even skip a week whenever you need to. But best of all, HelloFresh is really committed to giving back, and they have donated over 4 million meals to charity in 2020, and they are continuing to step up their food donations. So if you would like to try out HelloFresh for yourself, you can go to HelloFresh.com and use my code ALLISONB14 for 14 free meals, including free shipping. So it's a really amazing offer, and let's get cooking. This meal looks so beyond fabulous and delicious. I love all the colors, and it's so fragrant and smells heavenly. So again, if you would like to try HelloFresh for yourself, you can go to HelloFresh.com and use my code ALLISONB14 to get 14 free meals, including free shipping. So I hope you guys enjoy, and now we're just gonna take this over to the living room and we're gonna watch The Greatest Showman while we eat.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday.
Dinner was so yummy and delicious, and we just finished the movie and it was fabulous. Brandon really enjoyed it too. He was like the whole time just like watching it. So it was really fun, and the music, the dancing, it's all just very fabulous. So it was a fun, cozy night. It didn't stop raining. I think it's still raining, so we didn't get to walk over to our engagement spot, but that's okay. We'll go visit again soon, and it was nice that we got to spend some quality time together. So it was definitely a great end to the day, and thank you guys so much for spending this whole day with me, going on lots of little adventures. I really love and appreciate you all so much. Cannot wait to see you super soon. Bye! Bye.